is us looking at one of the villas here. One of the villas that Miss Minda sent me to. It was a work in progress. Some good things that I do want to point out about this villa is that it had a lot of great things going on with it. I mean, you had a pool, already built in a little private pool, or jacuzzi to be exact. It had over 5 bedrooms, I believe. And you see the jacuzzi right there. But then on top of that, you got a giant ass pool table. I mean, you have true privacy. True privacy. They working day and night just get that thing ready in the next 48 hours. Now, when we go up the ladder here, I'm telling you, you're gonna get a workout. You can see Miss Minda's just like, okay, I'm going up these steps. There are a lot of steps. For me, I don't like having a lot of steps in my house like that. I think for this would be perfect for a family. You have a large family, and as you see, they got stuff laying around. They're still doing a work in progress, but every room was large. They even had an extra room, technically, that you could turn into a second den or a second living room. Every room had a bathroom. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how things roll down here in Bahrain. Let me turn the light on here. Additionally, I mean, you're gonna have fresh everything, TVs, cable, everything that you need to have this taken care of. Now, some of the things that me, for a single person like me, no family, no kids, this is too much for me. I wouldn't recommend this to someone who's just a single person by himself, because not only this is too big, this did not include maid service at the time of this shooting. And no problem with that, but if you say you're gonna clean up yourself, that's a lot of stuff that you got to clean up by yourself. There's 2 rooftops at this place, and for me to have to do all that by myself with only like 2 days to myself, it's not going to really be the main thing to do for a single guy. I think overall this place is great for a family. If you really are looking for something like this is the thing that Minda does on a regular basis. I'm telling you straight up, if you are looking to get something going on with your place, with what you have going on, you definitely need to check her out here. I think she probably will sell something like this again very soon. She's always having landlords calling her 24/7, and she's been doing it for over 35 years. Now, this next scene right here is just showing the garage. You can park 2 cars in that garage. And other than that, we're riding to the next place. And that's Miss Minda right there doing her thing, making things happen. So guys, so in this one, we went to another villa. We checked it out. I think it was pretty wonderful. This was at the floating city, from what I understand. The floating city, you get to see everything as far as water. If you want to have some water in the scenery, you want to have a little boat out there, you can do it. Now, with the difference between the villas and the flats, which we will be showing the flats here in the next segment here, is that with the villas, you have complete isolation away from a regular flat would be. A flat would be considered like your apartment. It's not an apartment, but it could be considered like your apartment. And I'm just talking about my jet ski to Miss Minda about that. As you see, there's the dock right there. Then you can see where the other boats are at. Now, the catch-22 on this one was that you cannot go out to sea with this. As you see, the water is just flat, so that was the indication that this thing was locked. It was landlocked, basically. We weren't going to be able to go out to open ocean, even though you can see the open ocean, it's not out there. And I had to ask her multiple times, so are you sure there is no open ocean? She said, definitely it's not. Again, same thing, every room has a bathroom. Typically something like this, I mean, you could still go for it if you wanted to. This is not 𝐤𝐤𝐤. Again, this is in Floating City, and you can see we're going through the bedroom, and she's showing me like all the balcony as far as like the space that you get. You do get a lot of space out there. That's one thing that does beat out the flats. You do get a lot of space. And you got your typical closets, you got your showers, you got your bathrooms. Again, this had multiple stairs, so if you're a person who don't want to go up and down stairs, this might not be your cup of tea right there. But if that doesn't bother you, this is something that can really work for you. And looking at this, it really helped me relax as far as like, hey, this can actually happen. And going down the stairs, everything seems pretty legit. No issues whatsoever. We went to another bedroom here. Yes, I don't know what type of bed that is, but if I was to stay there, that bed would have been the first thing to go. Basic dresser drawer. Now, one thing about here in Bahrain, if you don't want something you don't like, you can remove it. And that's me and Minda laughing here because when she cut the power off, it made a loud noise like something just went boom like that. And I'm like, hey, what's going on here? So as we walk out here, I mean, that's basically all your residents are going to have. If you really want your privacy, true privacy, where no one knows if you're not near the base, you don't want none of that nonsense, then I would say Floating City is a good spot to go to. Every day. We're just browsing another location. This is actually in the flats as it's shown in the description. I believe this is at the Fontana Suites. And the good thing about this, with any of them, typically, if you want something switched out, they'll switch it out. So for me, I have a adjustable frame bed with a mattress, and that's for me to help me with my sleep apnea. Having that option really opened up a lot of windows because not every bed is the same. And what you see is what you get. This is not a display. So when you move in day one, more likely in the Middle East, or I would say more likely in Bahrain, these places are fully furnished. So you're ready to go. The kitchen was amazing. They typically have the washer 2-in-1, meaning have a washer and dryer. And what I would say about that is that you're gonna be doing a lot of loads. It's gonna take a long time because if you got a machine that's doing both, it takes a while, and they're not really large. And we're heading over here to the balcony to see what this is all about. There's a basketball court. how they had the furniture. That was some decent sized furniture right there. Now, what the thing is with the Fontana, you do have people have private owners. You have the company itself that rent them out. With the apartment, if you rent it out to them, they're gonna furnish fully to the way they want to. If you go to a private owner that's in that residence, they're gonna have it to their liking of what they want to put in there. Anything else, typically, it's gonna come out your pocket. And that's the pool that we're looking at. They had about 4 pools.
What's the pool hours?
So we're heading over to the pool area for the outdoors now. This is the Fontana Suites.
I can shoot a video out here.
As you see, it's huge. It's out of this world. It's more than your money's worth, I would say. You got lounge areas out there. You got gas grills. You got charcoal grills. As you see, that's where the grilling stations are at. Another grilling station if you want to do charcoal. Got the gas. The only exception is you gotta get your own charcoal. And that's not gonna be hard out there. Now, when I'm talking to this guy about, like, what type of pools you have, the one that was on this right is like a regular pool, right? Adults go in there. They got kiddie pool, strictly for the kids. And as you look at this, you literally have Olympic style pools where you're jumping off of a diving board like you would at the Olympics. And you can get laps in, so there's no excuse, like I was telling him, there's no excuse why you can't lose weight. Like this guy right here needs to lose weight. And that water empties out down to the next pool down below, which is cool. And look at how high that is.
We got the PR2 bike up in here. That's what I was looking for. Like, dude, get ready.
So at this other location here, we're just browsing through still the suites. No, I take that back. This is the garden. And we're just looking at one of the lower locations. And you got to disregard this right here, guys, because I know you're saying, damn, they're not even ready. They're going to move in and out with these buildings as fast as they can, because they definitely want to have people who are actually getting in, you know, I will say it back. They're trying to keep this thing occupied as much as they can. So you got to disregard looking at the trash on the floor. They got a cleaning crew in there literally right now. And this was not going to be my unit. This is just a model of my unit of what it was going to look like. But they did have an island here. This was a 3-bedroom. Every room had a bathroom. Even the bathroom that we're looking at right now, that's for the maid. That's what threw me off. There's a couple of things that threw me off, and that's another thing that we can talk about later on. But that's really what it is. Again, this washer dryer combo that's going to be popular in some of these units. And I'm going to show you in the next video what we got. Bookshelf there. You had a little island. I mean, you can do some serious stuff here. And as I'm looking at this, you know, I'm pretty impressed with what they're showing me. And I'm telling them right now, I want to get this. And we're going back there to look at everything again, because I just can't believe what I'm looking at. Like, where's the washer and dryer? And this is where the washer and dryer would typically go.
Man, this is nice.
So guys, we're at the Fontana Gardens. This is the actual place I went to the first time. This is a 2-bedroom. They don't look like a 2-bedroom, but as I mentioned to you before, with these units that Fontana is furnishing, because how they have the rules and how I understood was that if someone was to actually rent a place out, Fontana's gonna try to get their money first. If it's like a person who wants to rent it through, like kind of like subcontractor or sublending or subrenting, those are typically going to be put last, like when there's no one else to stay in there. But the way around that is basically having a realtor that can do good deals and help you out. So we're looking at this unit here. I mean, again, you can see a good area of view. In the next video, I'm going to show you the ultimate view. And we can go into the kitchen right now. You have the layout here, modern technology that you're going to use to actually cook your food. There's another balcony out here. We're going to go out the door. We're looking to see where our surroundings it. We're probably going to be looking down here. Let's see if we're going to do that, because I looked so many places. It's just like, man, this is crazy. You're going to see that much in a city like that. And I hate it for someone who will fall and bust their butt, because they ain't coming back for part 2.
That's a hell of a downgrade.
So guys, let's walk away. They have both pools. Same thing at Fontana Suites. They had the same thing. They're owned by the same people. So now we're looking at I call it the recreational room. So they got pool table, and the funny thing was that I went to someone's birthday party. And this is the same exact location we went to, and it was weird. It was just like I was just here the other day. So in the rec room, you can use it. Anyone can use it. You can reserve it for a birthday party, which they did have for someone. My friend invited me to go to a birthday party, and as you see, it's got plenty of room. It's not gonna be any overcrowded. It's not gonna be any issues. For my folks out here in the military, if you're trying to get this place, you may be waiting in a line. So I recommend you working with Miss Minda, because she knows people from nothing bad or anything like that, but knowing people through her years of experience working in Bahrain. So I'm looking at the air hockey table here. They got the pool table, they got the pools, balls, table, whatnot. You have a counter where you can make your drinks, which I made some drinks when I was over there. You can cook over in that area, I believe. And that's the other side where you have a unisex bathroom. As you see, you go through here. You can actually set something up here. If you really want to have a shindig, it is possible. Now, I think the cutoff time here is at 10 o'clock p.m. But I mean, it is what it is right there. So right where we're walking over that table, that's where they had all the Filipino food for the birthday party. And I'm telling you, it was a wonderful experience. So you definitely get out here. You gotta try these places out. You definitely gotta try some Filipino food. I will say that too. That's my insert for tonight, or whenever you listen at this nighttime for me. So right now in this next section, he's walking us out. We're going into an area more likely to the gym, just to show us how the gym looks. Now I wasn't able to record everything in the gyms because some people were in the gym and it was like they want their right to privacy. It wasn't aiming at them, but it is what it is.